All right. Good evening and welcome again to the night shift at MSP Backline. Missed you on Thursday because I didn't want to, and it's okay. Again, I'm still building up a network here. Don't have too many people watching, and that's fine, but this is MSP Backline. My name is Shayla, and I am a network guru. I'm a troubleshooting guru, although I have felt pretty underwhelmed with some of my skills over the last few days. I've had some pretty silly solutions to what appeared to be big problems, but I guess that's a good thing. We get together Tuesdays and Thursdays when possible to work the night shift. I'm an IT professional. I am a partner at an MSP, Southern California, and I work to engineer, architect networks. But I have a small team, so I also keep my elbows dirty, get my elbows in it, keep my hands dirty. I'm not really sure how the adage goes right now, but I do that, and I do those things all the time. I was already going to be at work, so I decided to start doing that with a community, and I'm trying to build that up. Typically, I get on and I'm doing a little bit of closing out some tickets, which I will be doing tonight. Usually I'll spend the first hour doing some ticket closure and just kind of yapping about that. And then afterwards, I like to get into other things. We've had a few sessions where our focus has been some kind of upgrade rollout that we've had to do. We've done some Dolphin for an orthodontist office. We've also done a rollout of updates for PFX engagement. Pardon my camera, guys. I'm still working on getting that kind of more stationary. But anyway, we've done a couple things together. I also have a demo environment that I need to continue getting jimmied up, and I, at this point, have my VLAN set up the way that I want it to. I've got my domain or my server's already built out. I'm not even sure if I made my domain yet. I'm going to have to get back into that. So I don't think we'll be doing anything to that end tonight because I do want to make it a short night. I got some situations going on back there behind me on my wall. I want to continue to improve my workspace as I continue to enjoy doing this. At any rate, let's get to it. It is the night shift at MSP Backline where we can all come together as IT professionals and chill. And if you want to hang with me, enjoy the music, thank you, Lo-Fi Girl, then most definitely we can chill together. Give me just a second. Looks like I'm getting a phone call. Let's see if they call back a third. Is this the same caller? I don't know this caller. You're going to have to deal with that later. I am in the middle of a broadcast, so let's do this. Again, welcome to MSP Backline. We're going to get started. We run an all Datto shop. Well, not all Datto. Most of our products are Datto. We have a few other products. But for ticketing, when I am working in my tickets, I am working in Autotask. So if you have any Autotask questions, please let me know. I'm pretty good at administering Autotask, although I try to leave a good bulk of that to my admin. But since we are a new firm and we did start up from scratch, when I got started it was just me and my partner, so I did do most of the orchestrating, like building out of things in both Autotask and in our RMM tool that we use, Datto RMM. So at any rate, this is the Q&A, chill and work, the night shift portion of the show, and so that is what I'm going to work on today. So this first ticket had some audio issues at an orthodontics office. We changed out the machine, and what we did was we swapped the hard drives on the machine. In this particular instance, let the system rebuild the drivers, pull that stuff down, did like a fresh install of all the drivers, and gosh, Ring Central was just acting as if permission hadn't been granted to the application to use audio, even though it was listed, uninstalled, reinstalled, renamed this, changed that, messed with drivers, all kinds of things that could be going wrong. Ultimately, the answer was switch the USB ports. Broke my heart. It was pretty frustrating because I spent a lot of time on it. But, oh well, sometimes the answer is super simple, and that's why it's good to layer your troubleshooting steps. Don't just jump to the most. I jumped straight to application, and I didn't address the hardware level. You know what I mean? So, did you turn it off? Did you turn it on again? Types of things. So, now, to my credit, I did have her unplug it and plug it back in, but I didn't have her plug it into a different port. And if her ports are full, you just swap the two connections. You don't have to. It's not that the USB port didn't work anymore. It was just a configuration change that hadn't been imported from a previous device. The Ring Central installation did pick up on the fact that it was on new hardware. So I'm closing that ticket out. And away that goes. But I do want to know, for those of you that even watch this after the fact, do you have any questions? Do you have anything that you'd like for me to discuss in any of these videos? How can I be of assistance? What can I do? Let me see here. I really do enjoy doing this, though. This is super fun. Super fun. What do I have lined up next? Integrated laptop camera not working. I bet this laptop is off. I'm gonna check and see. No, it's not. Excellent. This is a Dell laptop. It's a Dell laptop. I'm going to pull it up in my RMM. I do manage my Dell drivers through the RMM. I do see that there's a component ping here for my Dell monitor. But this was mid last month. But the system is not recognizing the integrated camera. So I'm going to connect to this machine. Now, I use a product to pull user accounts into my IT Glue, which is also a Datto product that I use for documentation. And through web remote from the RMM, I'm going to be able to quickly and easily inject the password. And I know I'm not showing you guys much on the screen tonight. I don't really have anything prepped. Crap. I don't think I have a bypass code generated for him. Snap. We do use Duo to protect this particular environment. So as I'm logging on to this machine, I'm being prompted for Duo authentication. So I'm logging into my admin panel so that I can generate a bypass code for this user. I'm going to go into the Duo console. I'm going to look up the user. And generate a bypass code. I'm going to have this expire in an hour. I don't need it forever. But I'll be able to use it as many times as I want to in the hour in question. I want it to fade away. I'm going to inject that in. I'm in. So he's saying that his integrated camera isn't being detected. So I'm going to pull up Teams. Go to Settings. Devices. Scroll on down. Camera none. He is not wrong. System is not detecting his integrated camera. We go to computer management, pull up device manager. USB device descriptor request failed. How long has it been since this computer was restarted, I wonder? Just an hour ago. But something's wrong here. I do have a ping on a device. Do a scan for changes here. Unknown USB device descriptor request failed. Let me see. Settings, camera, access to camera is on. Yep, system is not seeing that camera at all. I'm gonna use del command update to see if I can get it to maybe tickle it. See if it'll reappear. At least there's something in the background there. I'm removing Dell Support Assist from these machines. I don't find the product to be, I don't feel like it works very well in conjunction with using tools like Datto RMM to manage hardware drivers. It ends up slowing my systems down. I am going to do a Dell I'm going to do an update of the drivers here in a second, but first I'm just removing some extraneous tools. Most excellent. Welcome all you guys on Twitch, too. All you, none of you. Again, I do not care. I'm doing this for me. I really enjoy what I do, and I just want to share it. And it may be sometime later that someone may pick up on some of these videos. And right now, since I'm not really, releasing like strict content, like, this is just a generic night shift. On occasion, we're doing something special as a team. I'm just really, I'm learning. I'm learning how to use this platform and other platforms, and how to use some of the tools that I need to use in order to make the content that I want to put out more than just this live stream consumable. But whether it's consumed now or it's consumed in a few years matters not to me. I'm just happy to be doing what I want to do. Support Assist takes so long to uninstall. I'm stressing. I got an eye tick going on today. So while I'm waiting on that, I like to try to multitask when I can. I had an issue. On sorry. What machine did this come from? PK Surf. Yeah, that was yesterday. Defensive Asian. Self-deletion. Waiting techniques. Oh. No problem. I was updating YTDLP. And my EDR did not like it. I got a ping on my Surface. I'll be able to close that. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, sweet. That's done. All right. Let's take a look. Get rid of this. OS recovery plugin. Yeah, I don't remember what I was referring to, but I am going to close this EDR ticket here for my Surface from when I was updating PowerShell, updating a module in PowerShell. All right, so those two tools are removed. I'm going to go ahead and open up Dell Command Update, just normal here, and I'm just going to do just a general check and see if there's anything for this precision that needs to be updated. Oh, there's some critical ones. Docking solution. All right. Got a series of things that need to be updated. Get that going. Back to this EDR ticket that I'm going to close. Got something on my clipboard here, Windows V, that I have pinned. No further action required. Rise module update. One of two updates on that machine. Oh yeah. I think I know what I was talking about. I got, let's see, Sunday night. So on Sunday night, I got an email from one of my clients regarding an inability to access remote apps. I was out and about, and saw the email. I got home about an hour later, went into my console because I had some other work to do. Refresh the console, find there's a system that's offline, a server that's offline. I go to look at the host machine where this VM sits, and the VM is in a, stopping state, but there was something else about the status. What was it? The image of it is on my home PC. I need to fix my freaking Snagit to keep my my library synced, if you will. Again, as I was using the same folder to drop my my snags in on more than one system, and it was a folder that was synced to OneDrive, and so then whatever I clipped at home I'd see when I got at work, and vice versa. That's kind of messed up. It's not really working for me that way right now. One of the last updates really kind of foobarred me. At any rate, 2 of 2. I'm gonna check again. Those 2 updates finished. At any rate, got home, logged in. I found that when I got onto the host machine, that the state was stopping, and man, I cannot remember what it said. It's really not important. At the end of the day, I could not get the stupid thing to respond at all. So I had to use command line to find the ID of the VM and kill that process. After I did that, the virtual machine management service stopped responding, so I couldn't even see any of the VMs that I had loaded. And then when I tried to reload the virtual machine management service, I got advised that I was running low on memory and that the object couldn't be found that represented the VM host that I needed to be on. So it was just a whole lot happening at once. And it's been about a week since the host had been rebooted. It wasn't time for my update team to be doing anything on the system. But I went ahead and I rebooted the host because I needed to. But first, because all of the other VMs, except for that one remote apps unit, was actually still online, I was able to remote into them through the RMM, turn those machines down. Then I do a kill on the back end of each of the other hosts that any of the VM, I can't remember what they are on, what process they are right off the top. Am I connected to a host? I'm not. But to kill all of those, to basically end those, turn those VMs off. And then I had to reboot the whole host. Everything came back up just like it was supposed to. I tested remote apps. I was able to log in, and one of my most important clients I knew was going to be okay on Monday morning, so I was able to go to sleep. Get an email on my way into work on Monday morning, 8:30 something. I'm like, can't get into remote apps. What are you talking about? I tested this. It was working. My admin says, hey, that server was restarted, that server was restarted. And I'm like, what are you talking about, restarted? There's no way. The only people that have access to restart that are, my update team and, of course, us. And, of course, we wouldn't have restarted in the middle of the day. It's production time. Come to find out, it's in a reboot loop over and over and over and over again. So they've been doing this over and over and over. So I had to assess the debug logs. I had to grab a copy. It was taking maybe 9-10 minutes before it would crash. But I was able to confirm that it was crashing by establishing a connection and timing my loss of said connection. At the end of the day, there was a an issue with the EDR. I had to remove the EDR from that station. The dev team is looking into why the problem happened. My update team was able to, with their own independent research, assess that the problem was exactly the same as what I had assessed. So that was a pretty interesting way to start my week. But I slept good this weekend, so I was able to carry that with no problem. But that said, I've got a series of tickets. I barely even closed a ticket on Monday. It was just like everything was just kind of coming at me, such that I wasn't even able to look at my ticket queue. I was just, playing whack-a-mole. And it wasn't even that things were happening because things were broken. It was just a day that there were a lot of requests, up to and including this broken thing. So I've got one. Let me see. Did I open that other one? Yeah, we still got nothing. I'll count those tickets in just a second. The updates on drivers are done on this workstation, or laptop rather. And I have a sneaking suspicion that we're still going to be in the same boat. I mean, I don't see why it would have. I didn't do anything to get it to discover the camera. Yet it is not seeing it. And it was rebooted an hour ago. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right machine. Okay. This is a Precision 7560. I wonder if there's a camera switch on this model. I don't think it does. There's a privacy shutter, but that's not going to make it disappear from. Might end up needing to take a look at Dell Command Configure, which I also deploy to all of my Dell machines, because I want to be able to do things like send out bulk commands to enable Wake on LAN, or make other kinds of BIOS modifications without having to be at the console. This machine actually appears to be missing that. Sweet. Let me double check. Look at the software list. Yeah. It does not have what I'm looking for. Let me do an audit so it can detect that the other software that I removed is gone. And then I'm also going to use, I have a component that I've created for the deployment of Command Configure. So I'm gonna sound install command configure. There we go. And then if it needs to update after the installation, it can. Kicking that out, so I'm gonna monitor those activities. Oh crap. There we go. While I'm waiting for that to run on this laptop, I'm going to get back to collecting those other tickets that I need to close related to the remote apps issue that I had on Monday. I thought I opened more than just the root ticket. Not sure what's going on. Gotta love when you get a ticket whose title is unsure what's going on. Let me close this other little ticket about a printer. Guy swapped out the printers, I had to swap out the ports. I think probably my best ticket closing days are the days when I stay and stream. Because lately when I go home, I just kind of want to be home. See how that install is going. I'm not seeing it yet on the app list. Oh. It says it's finished, so let me there it is. Del command configure. Let me go to Del command configure prompt, and I'll open it as administrator. And so to check, this is a Dell Precision. Gonna first install Del command configure, which we did, and then we're gonna launch Del command configure prompt, and then we're gonna try this command on for size. The thing about the prompt is it opening Del command configure prompt is that it opens it opens the command prompt already loaded to the path where CCTK is located. So I'm going to run this command to get the status of the camera. And it says the camera is enabled. Super strange. I might disable it and re-enable it. But I can tell you this computer is definitely not seeing it. I'm gonna try disabling it and then enabling it. So I'm gonna enable then disable. All right, so to disable it, I'll run this command, and then to enable it, I'll run that command. Let's go. So I'm disabling it, and now I'm gonna reboot the machine. And then when it comes back up, I'm gonna enable it. So we're just waiting. And while we're waiting, I'll go back to what I was doing before, which is collecting tickets to close. Oh, I set up a new intern for that firm. I got these 2 laptops. I got those prepared last week, so I can close that. We did the Dolphin management update. I need to close that. We were waiting for a few machines to get turned up, and they didn't. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that for right now. I don't want to junk up my screen. It's showing to be offline. I really hope it didn't do something crazy like, oh, because you made this adjustment to your hardware, we're doing a BitLocker boot. I've got to remember to freaking... I got to remember that. Fudge nuggets. Crap sticks. I'm gonna cross my fingers that it comes back up, but I have a sneaking suspicion I just BitLocked it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this password over to my internal guy there, so he'll know in the morning. Who's this? Oh, David's. You will need this password for his laptop in the morning. Should he see you first? Let me bang that. It's high importance. Bang. Yep. I bitlocked it. Goddamn. I hate myself right now. I hate myself right now. I'm going to keep the device up in the RMM for a little while longer, but it should have been back up right by now. All I did was disable the stupid camera. Man. Bummer. Bit locked. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until the morning and get some help from my on-site IT guy. All right, so I'll shift that down in a minute if I get onto anything else that's urgent or important. I'm not even sure how much time I have. Yeah, like maybe 15 minutes. I'm only gonna do an hour tonight. So about 15 minutes we've got. I had a few laptops that I had to get together last week for a firm. So I'm going to close those, both laptops. Provisioned. Closing another ticket. This was not related to the remote, the remote apps one, but I think, yeah, she had already merged. Yep, she had already merged. this ticket, I'm going to oh, this is unrelated. But I can answer her question about when to contact us or to contact internal. Your question has to do with internal processes or data management, i.e. documents, shares, teams. You can direct first to Edward. If you have issues with Windows, your laptop or application errors, you can reach out to us. Ultimately, if you reach out to us and we cannot help, we will tap. Okay. Was able to fix your time remotely. It was set to UTC -8, which does not follow daylight savings time. I changed it to Pacific Standard Time so that it will automatically adjust in November. I think that's the next daylight savings time. See, daylight savings 2026. Yep, November. On November 1st, 2026. I think I'm gonna add him to this. Brilliant. I'm so distressed about that laptop. I hate that I did that. It was totally mindless of me. Okay, so I said I have that ticket for that new VAP intern. Excellent. Another ticket bites the dust. And then for my patching tickets. Just do, thank you for the update, team. Oh man, my stomach is really bothering me tonight. this evasion ticket. I am so agitated with this. My numbers for my printers keep being off, but it's not, you know, they're saying it's off, but they're not off. Two. I don't remember this ticket. Actually, I'm gonna merge this into a closed ticket. This one. Right here, tools, merge into another ticket. Include complete tickets, because this one is complete. Another one bites the dust. What did I end up doing for this? Unable to print from Word. Oh my goodness. All right. I do not remember what I did to solve this problem. Well, guys, like I said, it's going to be a short night tonight. We have basically cleaned out some of my ticket queue. I dropped a few tickets off here. It's manageable. I'll be able to work with this tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. If you catch me later, you know, again, there's not that much content in these videos unless we're doing a project, or I'm working on the demo environment. But I appreciate that you're here. Appreciate that you're here. I am heading out for the night, and I will hopefully be here on Thursday. It depends on what's going on in my little old life. I'm committed to doing something, if possible, every week, or at least catching up if I can't. I do need to get a little bit better about putting out a post in the event that I can't do anything, but I really am the only person that's watching me right now, and that's okay. At any rate, I just want to say goodnight to you. Thank you again for joining me here at MSP Backline. Thank you for joining me as I just get some work done. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I am a guru. I can help you if you work at an MSP. I don't really care. I'll help you ask me questions. You can hit me up. Let me put this on here. You can hit me up also at holla at MSPBackline.com. Just reach out there. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. If you need any help with a project, scoping out a project, just determining what you might need to do. You need a second pair of eyes on something. Do that. You can also donate at $MSP Backline. Always available. You can donate just because. But I'd love for that to be because I was able to help you out with something. So please, for those of you that catch up even after the fact, know that I'm here. If you have any IT questions or concerns, you can reach me at holla at MSPBackline.com. Do remember that I have a job. I'm finishing tickets for my job on that. So it's not like this is like, I'm looking to start another business. It's just, I'm looking to start community. And so if you want to become, a part of my community, go ahead and hit the subscribe. It's free. Give me a thumbs up here and there. Help push me out there for other people to see as well. Thank you again for your time. Thank you for joining me tonight or whenever you watch this, and have a wonderful evening. Yeah. I'm gonna have plenty of tickets to handle tomorrow. That's the ticket I should have added it to. Oops. I know I'm still recording. You guys are still with me. I already said goodbye. This ticket that I last merged, I merged it into the wrong ticket. I'm opening it back up. I'm merging it into the right ticket. Because I won't remember to do that. Tools. Merge into another ticket. Grab this ticket. This is not. There we go. Excellent. We're done. Thank you. And have, like I said, a wonderful evening.